Hey everybody, it's Ben here. Right behind me is a 1998 factory-built Ford Ranger EV electric pickup truck. I just got some temporary tags for it so I can legally take it out on the road now. And also that means I'll be able to answer the question you've been dying to know, which is, what's the range? How far can this truck go right now on one charge? This is running on lead-acid batteries. This truck was originally lead acid when brand new. It is still lead acid right now, but it's been modified. It has 26 12-volt batteries in the bed instead of 39 8-volt batteries under the truck. But what we can do now is take it for a spin, find out what the real world range is on this vehicle. I am taking the Ford Ranger EV out for a spin. Right now the distance to empty is right at 30 miles. The charge gauge, I believe the truck's fully charged. It's just a little bit shy of full on the meter there. And the odometer is at 20,534 miles, and I've reset the trip odometer. And off we go. Making sure to release the parking brake first. So we're driving on 300 some volts of lead acid batteries. So I've driven 10 miles so far. I've been trying to stay on the economy side of things, and my full to empty voltmeter is down to about a quarter tank right now, and I'm still a few miles from home, so I might just need to take it easy just to get home at all. We'll take a look. But the truck, it really barrels right along, has no problem cruising 45, 55 miles an hour. It's just how much energy I'm using. I don't have an ammeter on here or anything like that. Very limited instrumentation right here on the dashboard. So I'll just drive reasonably to make sure I get home. I'm actually driving in E, or economy mode right now. And when you let off the accelerator all the way, it does regeneratively brake. I can definitely feel that. I don't love the regen brakes. I mean, it doesn't feel smooth. It's just kind of firm and gets there fast. It's not quite as nice as what I expect from modern electric cars, but for you know, kind of one of the first of its types, a 20-year-old electric vehicle, it's certainly functional. But it's interesting that the programming and that sort of thing has come a long way in these 20 years as well. We just rolled over to 12 miles on the trip odometer, and our miles to remain and the voltmeter say we're both pretty much done with this charge. But it's downhill to my house from here anyways. So we're back at my house. 12 miles on the trip odometer. Not much to go according to the distance to empty guessometer, and on the voltmeter pretty low, right down near the bottom. I'll get my voltmeter, I'll test one of the 12-volt batteries in the back, see what it says. So it looks like the real world range in this truck is only about 12 miles. Frankly, that's less than what I was hoping for, but at the same time, I only live a couple of miles outside of town. You know, I can get to the grocery store and the library and things like that in the truck right as it is right now, so that's not so terrible either. The other thing I don't like about the truck, though, is the instrumentation is really, really basic. I mean, there's not even a voltmeter on the dashboard. What I did do was take my multimeter, and I did measure the total pack voltage to see how far down I had run the battery. And basically it came to about 12.3 volts per 12-volt battery, which means I should have a little bit more. But I went, aha, that's not under load. So what I did was I turned on the heater in the truck, because that pulls you know, a decent load, and it's straight off the main battery pack. So when I did that, the total voltage dropped to the point where the average battery was right at about 11.9 volts. And that's kind of towards the bottom of what you want for a lead acid battery. Typically that's about 40%. and we try to avoid discharging below 50% on lead acid batteries. Now the other part of this though is it is cold. Lately it's been right around freezing. Sometimes this time of year it can be colder than that, but it's been right around 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and I know that's definitely affecting the batteries. So the next thing I want to do is get out the thermal camera, take a look at the batteries and see what they're doing, because I know that's definitely got to be affecting this here. So we'll have the thermal video in the next video coming your way. Until then, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out the blog entries at 300mpg.org. We're also over on Patreon if you want to help support making these videos and hopefully help fund getting some lithium into this truck right here. But until next time, stay charged up.